for people that want to go see a doctor, I think the important thing is kind of understanding like what to do. Like I said, I think a lot of issues stem from our jaws and our airway, but what I've learned through this whole process is there's not a ton of doctors that really know this stuff the way I've taught myself, just due to them seeing patient after patient and doing things a certain way for a long time. And it's been fascinating for me to see like some of these even airway centric dentists and how they're helping adults basically go back and expand their jaws with retainers or different stuff that can help kind of get back what's lost so that we can spend that second half of our lives staying healthy. But, when it comes to sleep issues, one of the most important things I would always say is for people to start with the nose. If you've ever broken your nose or possibly broke it, or you have a hard time breathing in your nose, there's everything from, you could have swollen tonsils, adenoids, polyps, really bad allergies. All these things factor in your ability to breathe through your nose, and it doesn't matter if your tongue fits in the roof of your mouth. It's like if you have a hard time breathing through your nose, you're going to mouth breathe, and that's going to dramatically affect your sleep. So I would always tell people to start there. The next step I would say would be to go in a lab and get tested. Like I said, OSA, real simple as far as like most sleep doctors have that down as far as how to test for it, titrate, and kind of let someone know where they fall in the spectrum. For those that have the UARS or think they might have that, I would tell you the at-home does not do justice like it does for someone with OSA. But finding a lab that actually uses basically nasal transducers when you go in the lab is the one thing I've learned that's really important for someone that has UARS. Because what I learned from my doctor is OSA tends to be people that loud snore, but oftentimes we could be skinny and snore. It's just not audible at a frequency that you can hear. So that doesn't mean we're not snoring. It just means you might not just be able to hear it. So this is where getting the right sleep doctor, and then based on what the ENT and the sleep doctors say, would possibly, if there's an issue, if it's something where you don't want to wear a CPAP, and you want like healthier options, there's so many things now like mandibular advancement where it pulls the lower jaw forward, kind of opens up the airway versus using a CPAP. There's retainers that you just put on your mouth and it basically expands your jaw over the course of a few years, which I used as well. And then there's different surgical stuff. But I think sometimes people think, oh, I don't want to wear a mask for the rest of my life. But these people are 30 and it's like, if you're not going to breathe well for the rest of your life, how are you going to sleep and how are you going to get through your day? And that was part of the reason why I wanted to kind of do this podcast.